Okay,
Man.
whatever.
We
Are we
live.
live? Hold on.
We live, homie.
Give me a change here. What up? We live. What up with everybody? It's not
Shit,
look
ain't
good, is it?
nobody here.
Okay.
Got one person in here. And
Not right now. Now,
so you still got your other place in Cartagena? I mean, Medellin.
yeah. Well, it's just a little bit easier because then I could kind of keep some of my large kids and stuff over there, and like my large suitcase, with my bag and some other things I had. I think I had like another duffel bag, like a big duffel bag. This is easy because I mean this is a hot place. I don't need all the clothes that I would need in Medellin. Cold. It's like hot and humid here.
Oh, okay. That's what's up, man.
Here too,
You traveling the
hasn't it?
world, man. Nick Flats. So how you like
Yo,
that food? How do you like the food in Medellin, man? I didn't really like none of it.
plain. I mean, I do like it, but you know, the paisa food is traditionally kind of plain. A lot of fried food, definitely. It's all right. I mean, I would say food in Venezuela really. I like the food in Dominican Republic and Mexico better, to be honest with you.
A lot
Um,
fucking better.
it, yeah, this is more. This has more flavor to me. I mean, it's pretty bland. It's pretty bland and a lot of fried stuff. It's like, I mean, it's okay. Really, to be honest with you, I usually cook at home, so I don't make up there. You know, strong land. It's kind of like unless you want like barbecue, a lot of fried stuff like your arepas and all that kind of stuff. It's not really doing it for me.
Yeah, that food was terrible, man. I ain't like it at all, dude. It was not. I
It's
didn't
a
go
little
to
too heavy for
Mondongo's.
me. Yeah.
I didn't go to Mondongo's this time, but that's the only spot that I can really vouch for. The rest of it was crap, and it seemed like the
It's
more
you know what they do the same in Venezuela, man. It was just a lot of deep fried stuff, man. Deep fried this, deep fried that, and you're like, you know, it's pretty. It was pretty heavy stuff out there too. I'm surprised that they all stay so thin. Some of them, man, it's just like, dang. But they don't generally eat that stuff at home, so that's the other thing, right? They don't home. They're you know, they might eat beans and rice and stuff on the regular, but they're not like eating a lot of themselves at
and
home. I mean, that's the street food is like a lot of those arepas, and people eat that once in a while. But most people I know that live here eat beans, you know, like
that's what's up.
Yo,
Man,
yo, what's going on, brother?
broth. What up? Who's out there? Dre. Let's see.
Brian.
Brian.
Brian Bourne, man, they say you work hard on the internet, man. The hardest working man
Man,
without a page.
man, I ain't got a page, man. I'm just chilling, man. I like watching all the content, man.
Monk mode.
Yeah,
Trees,
I'm over
what's
here in monk
good?
mode, man.
What's that, a
Chilling.
tree?
No much chilling.
Man, bros want to
You
know,
know.
man, how was your experience, man, out there in La Rares, wherever the hell you are. They want to know.
I was living in the Las Palmas.
Las Palmas, then, yeah.
And Las Palmas was off the chain. At least my apartment was. I mean, thing about me is I'm not living in no condos in New Orleans. So I ain't necessarily trying to live in a condo nowhere else. Just live comfortable how I was living. I just said I didn't want to be in the tourist area this time, you know. And some just prepared me to move away from the El Poblado area to begin with, so I could have that live like a local experience and live like a local idea. You know, it makes the experience altogether all more enjoyable.
So when you
On
mean,
top,
when you saying live like a local, explain to us exactly what you mean. Come on, I know what you mean, but come on now. Give it to me
I'm
raw.
talking, I'm talking about live like the local. I mean, I pretty much did everything except for eat like the local. I paid I paid the local prices, not the gringo prices for everything I paid for. You know, I got in on deals and memberships thanks to Domain. If you're out there listening, shout out to him. Uh, I went to the local stores, didn't go to the supermarket. I went to the local meat market. I just did everything like somebody would live in deep Palmer's would.
Yeah.
Everything except for I lived in Las Palmas, but the hood that was behind me, or the favela, not favela, the comuna that's behind me was Las Palmas. Was called D Palmas. I'm sorry, but to live like a local is that's a better thing to do. The only thing I didn't do outside of live in the comuna was speak Spanish, and that's something I advise everybody to get on. At first I was like at least know a couple phrases, know a couple responses to the phrases. Now I'm like, you got to go and go back to get extensive with it, like you in high school or something. And that's what I've been looking to do.
So bros want to know, man. So if you get some local snatch,
Oh man, did I get some? It's
yeah.
kind of hard. It's kind of like hard not to, you know.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know no other way to answer that. Hard not to. I mean, then what last year I was on the street, happy and shit. Watch one walk by, watch two walk by, see three. Couldn't let it get to three. Can y'all hit me? Or did
I
I?
can.
All
I think,
right.
I think my internet is lagging a little bit though.
Yeah, yeah. Because it seemed like I heard Brian laughing and everything just went quiet.
Oh, okay. Brian, what's up, man? What you doing over there, bro?
Man, you already know, bro. You already know what I'm doing.
Okay, okay.
I'm at work, man. So I work at night. So I'm always up at night, man. I'm always available at night.
On the late night tip, I got you. I got
I'm on this late night creep. You know what I'm saying?
you. Yeah. So, Brian, tell me, man. I know you're a Bogota man and everything. Man, what's the worst experience you had with a girl traveling? It could be anywhere. Just the worst experience. Um, like you ever had a girl like come on a period or just something crazy?
Oh man. I gotta think. Let me see. Oh man. That's a good question. I've had so many good experiences, man. It's hard to remember a bad one. I'm trying to think. When I was out the country. Hmm. I don't, man. I got to think about it, but I never had anything that was just too devastating. You know what I'm saying? I may have had some things happen that that just wasn't that bad, but nothing major. You know what I'm saying? And I've been traveling since 2002, 2003. I did have one girl call me once, and she told me that I guess you could say we was dating, and she told me that she couldn't handle me waiting on me to come back, and so she had to find a boyfriend. But you know how that go. I mean, I had several different females at that time I was talking to, so it really wasn't a big deal. I sent her two letters back. I just said okay on a text message. So you know what I'm saying. So that wasn't really that detrimental. That wasn't that major. Um, I'm trying to think, man. No, nothing major, man. Not in my experience, nothing major. But I never really was doing I never really was doing doing too much when I go out the country. I never do a whole lot, like just go hard and go get too crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? I hear a lot of noise in the background.
I don't know what's going
Sound
on.
like somebody just got into their car or something. Oh, okay.
Sound
He
like
muted himself out.
Vinny out there in Cali, man. What's good, Vinny?
It's that Cali love, huh?
Hey, what's up with y'all, man?
Man, tell us about your worst experience, man. I know you had a little experience to talk about over there, some bad shit.
Oh man, hey, I could touch bases on that a little bit. I mean, basically, it was just inexpensive lesson, to be learned. I hooked up with this one chick. I didn't really want her, but she was persistent, and it was getting late, or so I thought. It was a Monday night, so I was just like, man, let me just kick it with her, see what she's talking about. And she ain't talking about too much or nothing, so took her back to the spot, said she was going to give me a massage, which is what I wanted more than anything because I was sore from all that walking out there. So said she was going to give me a massage. The massage started off and it was cool, but the vibes was just off. And in my head, I was thinking like, man, I should just pay this bride to leave. But she started talking about, oh, I need some bread or whatever. I was like, no, like afterwards. She's like, no, I need it now. I was like, okay, I'll give you half now, half later. All right, so I gave her half of it, which wasn't too much, but it was still something. And then she gets to talking about, oh, you're out of lotion. I need to go get some lotion to finish the massage. Like, man, fuck some lotion. Like, man, you don't need that shit. So she talking about she about to cut to get it. So I'm like, what you got? What you got on you? She was like, oh, nothing, only my thing. So I freshed her. I patted her down, like where she cut. And she was like, I'm coming right back. Like, and then in my head, I was like, man, this bitch about to be out. She was like, no, I'll be back. I promise. She cut. Go get the cream. She never came. She never came back. And then so I went downstairs. I told the person at the front desk what that went down. I was like, man, don't never let her in here again. I was like, she cut out, no service. It was all bad. And he was like, okay, but he had a little smirk, on his face, like, he was laughing too. So after that, I hit the blade, I hit the streets, caught up with the bros over at Super Mario's, and I told them what went down. I was still steaming mad at that point. They laughing at me, which made the situation a little more calm, a little more lighthearted. So I calmed down a little bit. And then not even 2 minutes later, I seen old girl from the other night, the one,
That's when you bounced out on us and shit. Left the whole stuck.
She locked eyes with me. She walked straight over to me, man, laser dude, and was like, "What's up?" And I was like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all players later. So it ended up being a blessing in disguise. She got out there for doing nothing, the first one, but I ended up finding one that I really wanted to be with that night anyway. So, it all worked out in the end. But, I just learned the lesson, not only to not give them anything before you get what you want, but I also learned that, just trust your instincts. It's one of those things you already know. Just trust the vibes. Like, I wasn't feeling it. I should have just told her to kick rocks from the beginning. But I took her back anyway because she offered me such a great deal. But, sometimes you got to pass up on, something, even if it seems like a good deal, if the vibes aren't right. If it don't feel right, don't do it.
That's right. Yeah. So what about you, Nick? You still there? Nick, you still there?
I just got so I'm sitting outside in the restaurant, so fans is like performing. So yeah, one of my experiences was with a girl that like on my first trip to Medellin. She stopped my. So it's the second time I saw this chica. So it's the second time she came out. I hooked up with her, and then she came by my place at the hotel I was staying at, and well, she kind of came on a period at that time. So there was some like blood on the sheets, blood on the pillow,
Oh man.
and then so well, this is the problem though. So she's like, oh, she used the pillow. Is that girl was coming by this, and this girl that I know was with the first girl. So it's like I had to rush downstairs, change up the sheets, change this, change that before the other girl came by. So it's a bit of a quick task to like cover up the evidence, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, that was more of an awkward experience rather than a bad experience. But she was like, "Oh, don't worry, I gotta change everything." I didn't tell the first girl or the second girl, about each other, but it was more like I had to run downstairs and change everything by like an hour later. I was like, damn, of all the times.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I didn't. Hey, firstly, mute yourself, Nick. Um, I
Yeah, I'm
guess the
still here. It's
worst.
just that the band's right next to me, so I'm like, noise. Because I'm at an outside restaurant right now.
And where you at? Tell the people where you at.
I'm at a place, Money, which is a neighborhood right here in the
Yeah, you going in and out.
hanging out here. Yeah, I'm probably cutting in and out because of the
All right, all
Yeah,
right.
he cutting out.
Just try to mute yourself for a minute, man. They asked him why you wearing a certain shirt. I guess because he want to wear it, man. Not to throw the shade, but I mean, come on, man. I know y'all got better questions. Hey, man. I don't know why they man wearing that.
I wasn't even paying attention to his shirt, man. Golly, come on, man.
What clubs we hit up? We hit up Sky Bar, La Isla, what's it, Gustos or Gustos, whatever you want to call it. Everything in the park, pretty much. We hit up California. Um, I can't. There's quite a few clubs, man. Some of them I don't know the name of them, but I'm not sure all the names. Dre, you remember some of those clubs? Drees.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
All I remember is Lico Lev. I can't if I do I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
Liquor Larry's drinking that Skybar, uh the wherever y'all went and got well
Uh,
the one shit. Um other names like off the cuff. All I remember is free. I walked in there,
Energy, was it Club Energy or something like that?
and that was energy.
I think that was the name of one of them clubs, Club Energy. They actually
I thought
closed down
energy
on
was
me. Go ahead.
I thought energy was a place where they live at. Don't they have an energy building or something? Or it's called an energy building? No,
Maybe
I
so.
thought it was like I thought it was a complex or something.
Yeah, okay, the LA 70. I know Ace went there, the LA 70, but
I, well, I tell you what, I came into the conversation late. Where we at?
they was just asking about some clubs and spots we hit up, so we just talking in general. But really we was asking what's the worst experience you had with a chica down there, so maybe you can elaborate on that. Which
Who me? Talking about in Medellin?
Yeah.
Well, the thing was police. I just happened to be with a chica at that point. So it wasn't necessarily with a chica. It was just I was with a chica and the police happened. So it
Hey,
was
hold on. Who got all the
it was
background noise, man? Might sound like they out there with some dogs.
Oh, no, that's me. Let me close the
yeah.
window.
Yeah, who that in the background?
You can just mute it if you want to.
Man over there in the
No,
hood, man. Pit bulls and landlords coming by at 12 o'clock at night.
Just tell them just to mute it out.
shit.
Yeah, so what you said about yeah, it's a problem with the police down there, man. Why they fucking with you, Drees?
Oh yeah. Damn, a chica when that happened. So it wasn't necessarily a problem with a chica at all. But I just happened to be with a chica when the shakedown happened. Yeah, it was pretty humiliating, and just take off your shirt. They maybe take off my hoodie. They would pay. They wouldn't even pat me. They were like just pretty much with open hand. You know.
In
I
that
guess
area, it is kind
I
of
guess
common in that area though. I did talk to one of my homies, and he said that area is kind of common for them to do the little shakedowns.
yeah. Well, I had flashbacks, and I'm just glad I wasn't. You know, I was in a good mind. I had just I had flashbacks, and what I'm saying,
I'm just
I
glad I
had just
wasn't,
finished pregnant, and
I was in a good mind.
yeah,
I
and I
had
wasn't finna let that.
just, I hey, had somebody listening to this
You
shit
know,
going on, man.
saying
Come on, man.
I'm just glad I just finished pregnant,
There's a Royal. Royal just walked
and
in. Put your phone on.
I
Put
was
it
in a
on mute,
good
Roy.
mind. I wasn't finna let that, I had somebody listening. Fellas, I'm gonna put y'all niggas on the wall like O'Shea do, man. Come on, man. Let's get it right. Come on, nigga.
we rude tonight,
Well, go ahead, Drees, man. Finish your story, man.
man. Wait, man. Oh, like I say,
Royal, man.
man.
Come on, man. That's you, man.
Is it me, bro? My bad. Yo,
All right, go ahead, Drees.
I'll mute myself. Hold up.
Go ahead, Drees. Finish your story, man.
Yeah, but it's so with now finish prayer meeting. Wasn't trying to let the spirit go at that point. You know, but that whole out of blue, like it was something I thought like, you know, I could have seen it happening at other point, but not at that particular point in time. Any other question?
No, that was it on that. What about you, Brian, man? You had any problem with police or anything of that nature, bro?
He told you me if I had an issue with man.
You never
The
had no
only encounter I
background or
had,
nothing?
no, nah. In Bogota and some of the upper class areas, you see a heavy police presence and they have dogs. So just imagine every time you walk into the mall, going in and coming out, all exits and entrances, they have dogs with police with the dogs. So they sniffing your bags going in. If you have a book bag, they're sniffing it. You gotta give it, put it down there by the dog, and also coming out. Several of the upper class, higher class apartments and condos, they have dogs with the police. So going in and coming out, they sniff you out. So other than that, I called and asked for some help, some directions from some police once, and they were very very nice. They was on the side of the road, and I went to the wrong establishment. The establishment I went to was actually closed. They had two locations, and the one I went to had been closed for some time, and they just hadn't updated the location. So I asked the police, and they was real nice and told me exactly where to go. So I never had any issues.
All right. All
But I
right.
did I did talk to my buddy though, and he lives in well, he's been to Medellin several times, and he told me that it's pretty common in that area where you guys was at for them to do a shakedown, especially if someone looks kind of out of the ordinary. Not so much as being not so much of your color. It's just out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Somebody they know was like a tourist or whatever. And they may have had an issue in that area and people getting drugs. The case may be or whatever. So they just being cautious. He also said something about weapons. If they catch someone like with a gun or something like that, then they go to jail or something. So a lot of times they be checking for that too. But you know how it is. If you straight and you got nothing to worry about, then just he said it's not a big deal. They're real nice about it, and no stress, and keep it moving.
That's right. What about you, Mr. Dumaine? Any problems out there? Did I take you off mute?
Let me see. Yeah, I'm off mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
See.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
¿Me puedes escuchar? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't have any problems with the police or anything. The only problem I had was with this club called Yerda's Liquor Store across the street from the park. Matter of fact, let me see the name. Yeah. Yerda's Park Liquor Store. Let me see. I'm put up to the camera and see if you can see it.
Yeah, I know exactly. They closed that joint down.
But anyway, me and that one brother, what's his name? You said what?
They closed it down while we was out there.
Say again? It was closed for a minute. But anyway, me and the one brother, he was in Ace video, Pitmaster. His brother from Richmond.
Yeah.
Called me one night and he was like, "Yo, man, I'm out here in Parquilleta. I'm out here in Parquilleta, and this guy, this dude is trying to get me to get something. He want me to come into his club, prices and nothing like that." And I said, "Oh," I said, that's the warning sign right there. They tell you the price. If they ain't tell you no price, they're trying to get you." And he said, "Yeah, I don't speak no Spanish." So I said, "All right, well, I'm gonna come over there." So I came over there. And, we was chilling. The one dude he was introducing. First, he ran up on me when I came over there. He didn't know we was together. So he ran up on me trying to get me some women. I got some girls for you, man. And I said, "No, I'm good. I'm looking for a friend." He was like, "All right." So we get in the club, we get a little bottle. We order a bottle. We said we got to pay for the bottle. He wanted to order a bottle. So I told him to pay for it ahead of time. Before, before they try to run up some miraculous tab that we didn't order anything like that, or something to try to give us the wrong price or something. So I said, look on the list, pay for it ahead of time. So we paid for the bottle. We got the receipt. So, we chilling. He's bringing girls by. He's my man's like, nah, not really, blah, blah, blah. So then we go back to another table. And then these chicks come by. They want to come by the table. They start dancing with us and everything like that. And so we was like, all right, cool. Then, the one boy was like, yo, tell your boy to be careful with them girls because they kind of shady. I said, all right. So I said, yo, let me holler at you. So we went back away from the music. And I'm hollering at the I was like, yo, be careful. Make sure you don't, get too drunk or too loose and lose your wallet or your phone. They might try to pickpocket you or something like that. Just be careful. Make sure you got everything. And then we came back to the table, and these chicks is drinking shots. They ordered shots from a whole another bottle that we bought already. So then I was like, yo, I asked my man, I said, yo, did you tell them they could order them shots? He was like, nah. I was like, all right, they're gonna try something slick. I said, yo, let's be out. So we going out. Then the table, what do you call it? The waiter. The waiter, he comes out to us saying you got to pay for 2 shots. And I said, who got to pay for 2 shots? We already closed our tab out. I said, we got the bottle and we got the receipt right here. What are you talking about? He gonna tell us that the 2 chicks at the table said that we can order that they can order shots in our name. I said, yo, man, you didn't tell them they could order any shots. He said, nah. I said, of course. I said, you don't speak no Spanish. I said, no, we ain't ordering that shit and we ain't paying for it and blah blah. I said, they said we could order it in our name. He was like, yeah. I said, what's our name? And then he was like, and I said, yeah, exactly. I said, no, we ain't paying for that. He said, well, I said, well, nothing. And he was like, so he asked me what's going on. I told him, he was like, see, man, that's fine. I said, yeah. I said, but we ain't gonna pay for this if you don't want to. He was like, how much they asking for? I said, how much you asking for? So he goes to bring a menu, but of course, shots aren't on the menu. So he points to the most expensive bottle and say the girls ordered 2 shots from this bottle right here. And I said, how much you ask for that? So he's gonna try to tell us they want 88,000 pesos for 2 shots. And I said, get the fuck out of here, man. We not paying for that. I said, first of all, they don't know us. They ain't coming up to our table ordering shots saying we say we could order. I said, no, fuck that. I said, this she go right there, you talk to her. So, she tried to dip off to the side like she know what's going on. And then I said, no, fuck that. I said, we ain't paying for nothing. I said, yo, call the police. Call the police right now. And then he's like, well, he tried to give me some excuses. And I was just like, so then my man's like, yo, what's happening? So I'm telling old boy what's happening in the meantime. And he's like, yo, I don't want no problems, man. Just give him a couple of dollars. I said, nah, man, we ain't paying no fucking 88,000 pesos for 2 shots when we just bought a bottle for 120,000 pesos. They crazy. So he was like, all right. So I said, yo, how much? So then he said, well, and he tried to say a number. I said, man, listen here. Let me give you 40,000 pesos and you gonna call it a night. Otherwise, you call the cops and we gonna get this shit straight because they don't know us and we don't know them. Talking about we could. And he was like, all right. I talked to my manager. He come back saying, all right, okay, we'll take 40,000 pesos. And I said, that's that shit I'll be talking about. Make sure you pay for anything up front and get your receipt. And don't be having no random bras trying to order nothing out of your tag because they're working for the club, so they trying to get money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, bitch, we ordered a bottle already. Why are we gonna give y'all 2 shots from a different bottle? We already ordered a bottle.
Thanks.
That's the worst situation I had in Medellin.
Yeah. What about you, brother Shahi? Royal illness? What's the deal, man? You ever had any problem? Unmute yourself, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo. So what was the actual question? So I can answer it.
Any problems with any chicas or police or any problems in Medellin? If not in Medellin, any problems in DR? What's up?
As far as Medellin goes, man, the only problem I had was first off, are we PG-13 or are we like rated X
Go ahead,
or what's
man.
going on?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Just speaking, man.
All right. Well, one of the problems that I had was with a chica. I had negotiated a transaction or a encounter, if you will, and it was for a allotted amount of time for Bible study. Hey, y'all killed me with that. The Bible study, I fucks with the Bible study and shit, man. But anyway, negotiated time for the Bible study. The time came up, and this chick, she tried to pretty much double the price on me and shit, like because she was complaining about me going too long. And first off, she wasn't taking she couldn't take the D. Like, long story short, she couldn't take the D. You know what I'm saying? And then she was complaining about that. She was running or whatever. And then came down to like I said, a lot of the amount of time that we had negotiated, and she tried to like double the price on me. I'm like, hold up, like we got this going on, you know what I'm saying? And then like you trying to you paying one thing, and then you pretty much trying to, why am I gonna pay double the price when we negotiate a certain price, you know what I'm saying? And she got all silly on me and was like, you want to finish, then you gotta pretty much double the price. I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing that. So she got up, she put her prayer robe on, and she bounced out the door, man. And that was that. But as far as like any other interactions with as far as police goes or anything else, that was really the only one that I went through personally. Everybody else was pretty much ready to pray, and that's what it was, man, for real.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Well, we got pulled over by some cops, man. That was pretty much it for us, man. They just checked us, checked our IDs and emptied our pockets and shit like that. We was in the taxi cab, so they pulled us over and whatever. But they was trying to look for something, man. Maybe they would have found something. They probably would have tried to hit us with a little small fee. But they
Right.
didn't find nothing. And one of the guys that was rolling with us, he was military, so they thought it was police. They thought it was U.S. police, so they backed off real quick after they saw that. But we didn't have no problems. We didn't have no problems. We don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? All right, the
Right.
guys that asked him about the Spanish domain, and if you can just tell them again what's up with the Spanish deal real quick. Man, you there?
Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just tell them about the course we just took with you and everything. Just brief them up.
All right. So we just had a course with was that Brian and Richie Rich. So I just got him a little bit of I gave him some we went over today homework exercises, and I have him working on stuff throughout the week until the time we end. That's how we did it. Build through WhatsApp. I'm now. And then what I do is give him practice exercises and work with him on speaking and formulating sentences. Let's see. So that's briefly what we did today. Yeah. Any questions or?
Well, they was just asked. They told me I need to learn Spanish, so I said, "Well, hell, I just took a course today. So if anybody want to donate, you know what I'm saying? I got my information on the other videos. I want to donate to my Spanish classes. It's all cool, man. Hey, Rich Rich, huh? But yeah, man. Yeah, he offer a Spanish class. So I got an interview with him. His link is in the description. It's like 2 videos down, man. You can't miss it. It says, "Do you want to learn Spanish?" So y'all got his contact info. He do it online. So you in Medellin, I'm sure you'll do it in person, right?
Yes.
So we learned a few little.
In person.
Oh, so brother Domain, you still in Medellin?
Yeah, I'll be here till November the 30th. I don't know.
That's what's up.
So Drees, man, they say the Saints going to the Super Bowl, man. What's up with them Saints, man? Sure you still with us?
Kansas City, huh? It's probably gonna be Kansas City in New Orleans. Look right now. See what Kansas.
All right, I don't know if your internet is lagging or it's mine. I don't know what's up.
Hey, brother Rich,
Is y'all?
I know I'm late to the conversation. But I want to you and Drees, man. Y'all been putting out some hellified content the last few days, man. I want to like congratulate y'all, you know what I'm saying, on some of the videos y'all put up, man. It's been like stellar content. So, respect and WTU represent, bro. I see you made it to the big leagues on O'Shea's channel too, man. It warmed up my heart, man. It made me feel proud, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I made it, man, but it
yeah,
was a little premature though. I just took the opportunity when it came, but I
Yeah.
appreciate O'Shea. Shouts out to O'Shea. You know what I mean? But I rather have had that interview later, so maybe hopefully in the future I can get another one. But O'Shea definitely hey, what Denzel say, you the man around this piece. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's shaking mountains and shit. You know what I mean? What's good, Brian? Six, my dude.
Yeah. What's going on with your six, my dude? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. Just trying to see what's in your brain, man. What you got in store, man. The people want to know how big you gonna do
Man,
it, man, in the DR,
man,
man.
you said you're gonna do a little documentary, man, on us. You're
Oh,
gonna do an interview with us, man. So hey, when I go back, man, we'll go live.
all right, fellas. This what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna do we want to do a high roller edition of a traveler. High roller, basically somebody that's going out the country and really doing it big out there. They gonna tell how they do it, like from all the way from down from security guards to personal security to VIPs and how they rolling up to the clubs and what spots they staying in and what type of budget they got or whatever. Let me know if y'all think that's gonna be a good topic or we need to make that into a video. Let me know what y'all think. We need y'all input on everything, and without y'all input, man, sometimes it's hard to keep thinking of new content to come with, especially when we're not traveling, man. So we really depend on you guys' input and what you guys want to hear. So you know what I mean. What's good, Vinny over there, man? I ain't forgot about you, unknown. What's happening with you, bro?
Man, just chilling, man. Just hanging out, man. Listening to y'all cat. Reminiscing about that trip, man. I really had a great time. I wasn't really all the way sold on Colombia originally. I was stuck on the DR. I was like, oh man, can't nothing compare to that. I was like, well, I'm gonna go to Colombia for when I could take another trip to DR. But y'all talked me into it, and I started, doing my research, and I started saying, okay, this seemed like a pretty cool spot right here. And the closer it got to the day, I just got more and more excited about it. And then when I got out there, it was better than I could have ever imagined. I'll just, put it like that. So, if it wasn't for y'all, I might not have ever touched foot on that soil over there.
It's like a whole new dimension, whole another dimension.
Man, for real. So now I'm ready to go everywhere. But definitely gonna make it back to Colombia, man, sometime 2019 for sure.
That's right. That's right. What's good, Royal? Oh, he's sleeping over there. We gonna let
Nah,
him sleep.
man.
That was
Hey,
you
man.
last night.
Everybody thinks that, man. I can't help it. My eyes, like, I don't know. I might have some Asian in my family that I don't know about, man. But I drink a little drink, man, and I kind of get chinky eyed, man.
Maybe on
You
that
know,
sticky icky.
nah. I look. I ain't put partook in that in about a year and a half, man. I guess I got like a natural, I don't know, man. I need to take a ancestry.com and see, exactly, what the hell's going on with me, man. Cause I drank a little drink and like I said, I'm straight Thailand out this motherfucker, man. I can't help it. But hey, hey. My man Vinny, man. Hey, Vinny, that Cali Cool. That Cali Cool rubbed off on me, man. All y'all cats, man. Like, y'all some cool bros. Y'all some good bros, man. Like, I want to stress this to anybody who's listening right now or maybe on the playback is like, it is like hard as hell to like find cats that are cool, when you like traveling and shit, man. I mean, the chemistry was there. We all like had each other's back, man. I mean, we moved, like Voltron. The trip was an overall success, man, for real. I mean, in the greatest sense of the word, success, man. So I want to again thank all y'all, bros, and it was great meeting y'all. You know what I'm saying? And seriously, like I can't wait for the next one. You know what I'm saying? But uh,
Hey,
on the
tell them about how all the folks they thought you was in the rap industry. Well, you are in the rap industry. That was funny.
yo, everywhere I went, man, somebody was like either staring at me, like, or they was like wanting some type of picture and things like that because they thought I was which I am in the rap industry, but I mean they was like extra hard with it, man. They thought, I mean, I had one driver, like taxi driver, he rolled past me, like stopped and was like, DJ Khaled. I'm like, hold up. I look nothing like this cat. I look nothing like this cat, but hey,
Hmm.
that's cool. And then I mean again, everywhere I moved, it was like somebody either like, wanting to take a picture with me or staring at me up and down, like, who the hell are you? And I promise you, like I move the same way in the United States, the same type of attire that I wear, I do that here, but it just so happens there, cats is like they was on it, something heavy, man. And I take that, me personally, is nothing but a sign of respect. First off, I want to tell everybody else, man, Black American culture, the black man, we the most copied species on the face of the earth. First off, and then so when they see us over in Medellin, Colombia, I mean, it was nothing but respect. It's like they wondering what the hell you are. Are you a rapper? Are you a football player? Are you a basketball player? Are you a doctor? Are you, I'm serious. So anybody that's like on the fence about going to Colombia, about race, the racial climate or whatever like that, man. Black man, we looked at as a unicorn, and you need to know that. And the only way you're gonna know that if you get the hell up out of the matrix, wherever you at, you know what I'm saying, and get that passport, stamp them stamps in that passport. You'll see how exactly the black man is respected abroad. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I mean, we respect it in North America to a certain degree, but not to the degree that we should. So, yeah, it was kind of funny, like I said, rolling through the barrios and whatever of Community 13 and Santo Domingo, and like having cats like really wondering what the hell was going on with me. And I respect them people, man. I respect everybody, and You know, y'all cats didn't do bad yourselves. You know, don't sell yourself short. You know what I'm saying? I saw how people were interacting with y'all. Like, so peace to Medellin, peace to everybody that went there, man. You know, hey, what can I say? I hate the word swag, but black man swag is like something ridiculous, man, especially overseas, man.
That's right. The man they want to know about cost of living, man. Medellin, Colombia. Medellin.
All right, cool. To live, I would say middle class living. If you take in the train, if you take in, don't really take taxi. If you take the bus, I would say to live good. You don't have to live super luxurious. $1,000 a month. That's doable and believable, and that's comfortable. That's not gonna have you living in a shack with roaches, a tin foil roof, and the wind come by and blow it blow the roof off. That's not gonna have you that. You're gonna have hot water. I got hot water. This place is just a little studio apartment for me because I'm by myself. Well, I'm about to have this shorty come over, but so I ain't gonna be by myself all the time. But you know, other than that, you know what I'm saying? You living good. You really don't need. I say personally for me, I don't need AC in the unit because it gets cold enough out here at nighttime that I don't like AC too much anyway. But $1,000 a month, and that's going to cover your rent, all your bills included, and it's going to cover your food for the month. If you do most of the cooking in the house, but if you eating out at restaurants, that still can get you food out at restaurants. You just gotta not look for restaurants that charge the U.S. prices because I ate lunch the other day and I got me some a trout dinner, rice, salad. You know how they do the rice salad, beans, and soup, and that was $6. No, I'm sorry, $4.98, and that's drink included. So I be some fish the other day.
All
So
right.
$1,000 good.
So that 1,000 ain't covering all the extra curricular activities, though, right?
No. $1,000 will be covered if you find yourself a steady girlfriend like that. As far as extracurricular, extra Bible study, anything like that, I really don't.
My bad. My bad. Go ahead. Hey, I love that. I love that term, man. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know how many scriptures and
Shahai, you
verses
need
you're gonna be going through, so I don't put that in my budget.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself. My bad. That's it. That shit
Shahai,
kills me though.
Shahai.
So $1,000 a month,
It
and you good.
is you the new life back.
You
Dre,
say?
Dre, see if you can move around or something. See if you catch a better internet.
All right, man. Y'all can't hear me, huh?
We can hear you, but it's a little distorted.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back.
All right. Yeah, so that's what's up, man. So I definitely, man. I tell you, man, if I ain't have kids, I still be in Colombia right now, man. I'll be over that joint, man. I still get DR the nod as far as the women, but you get less attitude, less of that extra shit. Colombian girls.
Dude, you gotta move around a little bit. How many cities you been to in Colombia?
Well, just Medellin for now.
You gotta move around, man. Go to Barranquilla, go to Cali. I've never been to Cali, but I met several girls in Cali and when I was in Bogota.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, whew,
Hey, brother Brian.
yeah.
Is that who's speaking right now?
Yes, Brian.
Um, from what I understand, what I can see, like the chicks that the chicas I met in Medellin, Cali, is that like more of a Afro-Colombian spot
Yes,
than
they
it
have
is?
more there.
Yeah, man, they got some bad women that come from Cali that I met in Medellin, man. Like that in itself makes me want to go to Cali, man, for real.
Yeah, I got a couple I can put in the group. It's gonna blow your mind, man.
Mm.
Yeah, we'll put them up in the.
Mm-mm-mm.
Before you put them in the group, just throw me their number.
Okay.
Hey man, you gotta say something for the rest of us, brother Rich, man. You
Yeah,
gotta,
y'all get.
can't
Hey,
have them all. They can't all be your mains, man. They can't
I
all be
just
your
want to get
mains.
mine first. You know what I'm
Ah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
saying?
Okay.
Hey, Rich, man. Hey, that's one of my mains, man. That's a couple of my
Yeah.
mains, man.
Hey man,
Yeah.
they
Throw
all
them
my
into there.
mains,
Sorry,
man.
man.
They
You got
all.
a
You know
whole
what
lot of
I'm
names. You got a
Yeah,
whole lot of
saying? Yeah,
names.
man.
yeah. Let's see, my barber in Bogota, he's a Afro Colombian.
Okay.
So he hooked me up with his cousin, his wife's cousin, and some of her friends. So next time I go to Colombia, we all going to Cali, and we're gonna have a good time, man.
Oh,
A
okay.
lot of names.
And you
Lot
can't
of
forget
names.
about Venezuela, man. You can't don't sleep on Venezuela. There's several Venezuelan women in Colombia, so
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. You can't forget about
Yeah,
that
I had
Venezuelan situation.
Yeah, Richie Rich
right. I
know
had
all about
finally
those
met to
Venezuelans.
kind of
What'd you say, Vinny?
I said, you know all about those Venezuelans out there.
Yeah, man, I'll be looking for them joints. I
Man, some
be like,
Amazon.
yeah.
hey, I be
I
like, you
had met two.
Venezuelan? You Venezuelan?
I had met two on the way.
Oh man, you know
Yeah,
what?
man.
I forgot to tell Shay about that. A lot of those Venezuelans, man, and Colombians, they don't really get along, man. If you have problems with
Really?
Mm.
clubs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They have an
yeah.
issue, a financial situation in Venezuela. So a lot of Venezuelan women are coming to Colombia and they working. It's kind of like I guess it would be kind of like somebody coming here
The
to the states and working
Haitians.
for like less
Yeah.
money. You know,
Yeah,
they're
So
working. They taking a lot of the jobs. They take less money for the same job and stuff like that just to get by. You know what I'm saying? They lowballing.
so it's like the Haitians and the Dominicans. Is it to that level or what?
I wouldn't say it's that bad, but it just in certain spots. In certain spots, they don't like it. They kind of frown
Okay.
upon it. Yeah.
yeah, competition, like Mr. Crawford said, friendly competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was riding down the street and I was with my driver and we stopped at a red light and they had a girl. She was selling water. She was a Venezuelan. She was on the side of the road selling water. And she was a star. When I say this chick was a star, yo, a star.
How much
I'm
you
like,
tip?
nah, I ain't saying nothing to her. I just saw her. I'm
That's
like,
game
man,
too, though.
she was selling water, yo, and was a star. I'm like, man, and
That's
she was
game too.
Venezuelan. She was Venezuelan though.
Yeah. What's good, Drees?
I was trying to talk about Venezuelans a couple minutes ago, but I guess nobody heard me. Y'all not telling me I'm the only one that. Wait a minute, Vinny, you met a Venezuelan, didn't you?
I had one who
Vinny?
looked like she could have been Venezuelan. She told me she was a Paisa woman, but looking at her, she looked definitely like she had some Venezuelan ancestry. Maybe she just didn't want to expose where she was really from. But yeah, she told me she was from Medellin. Man, you
Yeah,
Well,
know,
That's
I'm
one
like
of the videos that I got
that
in the group.
the
uh,
lady I was talking San Domingo, where I got the interview and I got in the cologne from, and all them candies and shit. All of those chicks right there was Venezuelan that I was talking to.
oh, I remember them in
Remember
Santo
before we
Domingo,
left
right?
Santo Domingo,
Yeah.
the one that sold me the perfume, the one that gave me the candy, and the other one that was standing like close, standing on that stairway. You know, I was supposed to hook up with the one that sold me the perfume because she worked not too far from where I was staying. But at that, like I was trying to get me one more in, but at the same time, I didn't know what time and so I couldn't really do nothing. My hands was tied.
Should have baptized him, man.
But you know,
Hey,
I
so
couldn't get the baptism,
so have we talked about
but next time I will be going.
my bad, brother. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say next time I'm going to New Life Baptist. So that's all I was gonna say. You go ahead, bro.
I'm asking, have we talked about the outskirts of El Poblado? How we traveled to what was it, Santo Domingo, as well as Community 13. Have we talked about the women of Santo Domingo and things like that? Have y'all like touched on that subject?
I mean, you can speak about it. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, just given the environment of Santo Domingo, I'll say Santo Domingo more so than Community 13. Community 13 is more so a tourist spot now, you know. But I mean, we went to Santo Domingo, me, Drees, Brother J Dub, and Ron, man. I mean, we saw some heavy talent there, man. Heavy talent,
Boom, boom,
and
boom.
the women there. I mean, they humble. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. I was like kind of apprehensive when I jumped off the Metro cable. You know, you jumping in, you jumping right into the mix. Okay. Um, we got there at nighttime. It was about 6 o'clock sundown. But I mean, some of the women that were walking around there, man, it was like, wow. And they were like so humble, but you know, they're so far away from the hustle and bustle of the El Poblados and the Parquieras, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, I mean, there was like it was unbelievable, really, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to stress anybody that is going to Medellin, Colombia, don't just stay in the tourist spots, man. Go off into the mix, man. And I understand why you would be kind of apprehensive to not go in the mix. You know what I'm saying? But I promise you, like it's even up there, there was policia, they were around, and I'll say, but even without them, like you don't even know that. That's another thing about Colombia that I like. You know what I'm saying? And it might take me, you know, two, three, four times to go up there to even like realize it. But you don't realize that the police in the mix here in North America is like, you know, any sign of anything going down, they got before you know it, they got the knee in the back of your neck, and you probably getting tased, and you probably getting hauled off to jail for like the slightest offense. But there, it's like they're there, but you don't even notice they're there. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know if y'all felt that or not. You know what I'm saying? But it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Well, I knew I was in a so-called urban area, you know, violent areas. They would say. I don't want to say violent because I didn't see no violence. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was we was in the hood. Make no mistake about it. We was in the hood. But the first time I saw police was when we was actually about to leave, and when the sun was about to go down, and they look like military. So you know, but like I said, Santo Domingo, Community 13, a lot of talent there. Come away from the tourist spots, man, and see what Colombia really is about. Medellin, Antioquia, all right?
Facts,
Yeah,
facts.
my experience is, like I said, they're around. They're just not as aggressive. That's the best way I can put it. They're not as aggressive. They're not as um, you know, aggressive like they are in the States, man. You know, with you. They nice. They help you out. As long as you ain't, nothing weird. They pretty nice, and they're not intimidating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So the man, how the police? You out there every day, bro. You don't have no interaction with them, huh? Then I also want to say a lot of them are young, man. A lot of them look like in their early 20s.
True. True.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I went to Comuna Trece in May, me and my brother and another friend of mine, two other friends of ours, went up there. I met a police officer, and my brother wanted to take a picture with him and shake his hand and everything because he was just happy to see Afro-Colombians or black people in another country. So we shook hands, wrapped it up a taste, and we exchanged what's it called? Not Snapchat. What's the Instagram? Yeah, Instagram. So we exchanged Instagram information. I contact him every now and then, let him know I'm coming down here. That's a personal interaction I had with the police. Other than that, I really don't. I mean, I don't experience any harassment. I don't be in Parque Guerras too much, over in Poblado too much, because I just think things are overpriced over there. But when I'm over there, I really don't. I haven't had, at least as of yet, any any negative interaction with the police. I don't feel like when I see police coming or police around, feel like, I got to watch myself because they might get shady or greasy on me. But I mean, that, like I said, that's just my experience. Like you said, most of them are young bulls, so I look at them as young bulls with a special uniform on. They got to do what they got to do. And like I said, they really young. I haven't had any negative interactions with them as of yet.
That's what's up, there, bro.
And one more thing too, the whole time I've been all around the country, I never seen an ugly female police officer. All of them fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo.
All of
Man,
You're
them
right
fine.
about that, man.
I saw one.
Seriously.
I saw one yesterday when I was walking with my homeboy. I said, "You see her downtown? She was Afro Colombiana.
Oh yeah.
She was
Cold.
nice."
man, we see
Cold.
something up there in that little what thing, man. Unit 13, man. I saw one lady. She was so fine, man. I was like, man, girl,
Santo
I
Domingo.
need to arrest you.
Like, hey, what you doing off the clock? Hey, like seriously. I
Santo
know this is your gig, but what you doing off the
Domingo.
clock?
Santo Domingo chicks are better.
Hey, Battle Dreams, tell us about them chicks, man.
They done to say everybody has seen them. So it's like from what I saw, the chicks I saw in Santo Domingo were better. You know, and then they just had what? I think they had two from the. I think I met one from the Boom Room, if I ain't mistaken. Anybody
Yeah,
remember her?
we did. Yeah, she had her
Mm-hmm.
hermana
The
with
dreads.
her. Yeah,
Oh,
man. Yeah, she was cold. She was cold.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna put her in the group at first, because she would like get to the point where you started thinking something else. So I was like, nah. But then now I see her and I was like, fuck, wish I'd have went on and put you in the group earlier. Nah, you could have been at the house.
Yeah, yeah. I think I know which one you talking about.
I will say this, as far as like Santo Domingo, like the chick seemed a lot more first off, a lot of the women that we did talk to, they weren't trying to like go to like El Poblado and Porquietas and stuff like that. Like they were like happy where they were. They was actually trying to get you back to their spot. But me as a tourist, I'm not trying to go back to like nobody's spot, that I don't know. And that might be a flaw within me that I need to change, but I feel it's being cautious. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, the women, they were A1, man. They were like beautiful women. They just didn't want to like deal with the hustle and bustle of El Poblado and Parquietas. Okay, So, you go off into the mountains, man. I say mountains. It's not really mountains, you know what I'm saying? It's more so hey
Man,
man,
them out.
yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. So, but hey, as an American man, you like going into a whole nother different zone to where like things are cheaper. Number one, if you say in the tourist spot of the Colombia, Medellin, then you're gonna pay a little more. It's not like a lot, but it still is more than you would pay than you would if you went off into the barrios and the neighborhoods, man. But Santo Domingo being the one that I went to, I mean the prices was dumb, man. So just get out. Like anybody looking at this playback, man, get it out of your mind of staying in the tourist part. Go off into like adventure, man. I mean, you're a black man in America, man. I mean, what do you have to lose? When you go over there, you kind of looked at as a unicorn. Seriously. They look at you like, oh wow, what are you doing here? Like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad, like, oh wow, what are you doing here? Like it's like, wow, what are you doing here? Type shit. You feel me? So adventure, go out
Hey,
into the mist and see what you can find, man. And you be like happy what you can find, man.
yeah, but you gotta be careful, man. You going to places like San Domingo, especially solo, man. Like you gotta be smart too. You know.
Of course. Don't be stupid. Just if you use common sense. But I'm saying you just stay on the if you roll a solo, stay on the main roads and stuff. Don't go off into like how Drees and J Dub had me ready to fall down a goddamn mountain and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously, if I like made one misstep, I would have tumbled down the street. It was like a 45. The street was like this. Hey, Drees, in my line. In my line, Drees.
You're right.
In my line.
You're right.
So don't go don't go to places to where you feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Just stay on the main streets and you'll be fine, man. Seriously. Seriously. But like it was like this. This shit was like I was like,
Mhm.
yo, you are not matter of fact, I was like, yeah, hey, I'm not walking down that, man. I can't get up. I'm a big dude. I'm a big brother, man. I can't get back up from this. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
But hey,
Damn.
hey, fellas, we about to end this live in a minute, man. Try to keep these things under an hour. Plus, I'm over here sleeping.
Respect.
Yeah. But Brian, we're gonna start off with you. We're gonna try to give our last thoughts to people that's on the fence about Colombia. Man, I know you Bogota, man, but it's
Nah,
let
I like the whole country, man. I like Bogota, Medellin, Medellin. But yeah, man, I just encourage everybody to step outside your comfort zone, step outside the box. If you haven't been to Colombia, I'm sure just listening to us will pique your interest. So my thing to say is go on and get your ticket, and once you get that ticket, it's on. You're ready to rock. So you get it, even if you get it in advance, you might get a cheaper price if you buy it in advance, plan your trip, do some research before you get over there, listen to these lives, subscribe to Drees, just subscribe to Sasua, Dominican Republic. So, and just keep getting content, man. You guys keep giving content out, man. I like these sessions we have. That's all I got.
go ahead, man, go ahead.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell them about your website also, man. I mean your YouTube.
Okay, cool. All right. First, I want to say, listen, if you haven't partied with WTU, you have not partied, brother. Make sure you get that to the next party, whatever country they in. It was a pleasure to roll with you, brothers, and to get to know you, brothers. And every moment was an exciting moment. I don't regret any second of it. as far as Spanish and learning Spanish. The more you learn about the Spanish language and the more Latin culture you learn, the more the people accept you when you step off that plane and you a black man stepping off that plane. Because it also, like he said, he don't like to use the word swag, but it also gives you more swag. If you want to get your Spanish game up and learn Spanish with me, you can send me an email to elandaluslearning@gmail.com. That's ELANDALUZ as in zebra, LEARNG@gmail.com. Also, put that name in on YouTube and check out my YouTube videos. More to come. I'm working on editing right now and help get your Spanish game up. And don't just watch the videos once, watch it a couple times because repetition makes perfection and you'll get that Spanish game up.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that, man. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. Myself, I actually started class with him today, as a matter of fact. So I got my Spanish book coming from Amazon, and I'm going to continue my classes next week. He has a good teaching style, very easy, and I put my stamp on it, man, 100%.
All right, Vinny. I need you to chime in, my bro. What's good?
Just on my closing words, I just want to encourage everybody to keep traveling. If you haven't traveled before, start traveling. Get your passport, keep it updated. Hit up Colombia for sure. That's a must see place right there. That's something you can't skip over. Medellin in particular. I look forward to seeing the rest of the country and exploring more of Medellin and getting back out there. Your dollar goes a long way. Even in the overpriced rich neighborhood, your money still goes a lot further than it would in the U.S. You'll probably come home with some change, whatever budget
Right.
you give yourself. You even when you splurge, like damn, I still got money left when go home. So and then I really enjoyed the different foods and beverages they had out there. Some people didn't care for the food out there, but if you ask me, some brothers was just eating at all the fast food spots, all the comidas rapidas. Like you got to go to more of the restaurants and eat more of the local food, or just try different things because it's real different. It's real different, the way they fix things. So I personally love the food out there, even though some things were a little strange. It was all a learning experience, and the people are friendly. It's a real colorful, artistic city, and there's a lot of regular, just working people living their everyday lives. People don't just come up to you out of nowhere. They wait for you to engage with them and before they start talking. So, I loved it. And, keep traveling. WTU for life, and I'm out.
Drop the mic, Vince.
Brr, brr.
Go ahead, Shaheed, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's nothing more that I can say other than my compadre have said, man. Like, if you have that passport, if you have the luxury of having a passport, take it and use it. Put stamp in it. Make sure that you able to go abroad and like I said, I promise you when you get to Medellin, Medellin is like the topic right now of today. Make sure that when you go, you have a little bit of Spanish under your belt, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The rest you can supplement with Google Translate. But me personally, brother Domain, I'm about to get with you like something serious. Like we had that interaction on a plane. I mean, on the train with the brother.
Right.
That was he was like looking at me like I don't know what he thought I thought I was, but he was like, "Damn, he saw me, and I can have a regular conversation with him that I wanted to have." So that's why I want to get with you, brother Domain, and therefore, I can like correspond with the people, be a male or female. You know what I'm saying? And move like that. But for those that are going to Medellin, Colombia, man, I'm gonna tell you like this: it's a culture shock. Like the women actually like their men. They
Yeah.
like
All right, wrap it
they
up,
like
bro.
they like to take care of their men. It's like we come from the wilderness of North America to where feminism has like taken hold. I promise you, it's a whole nother thing, man. So
That's what's up,
all my
bro.
yeah, man, all my black men. Look. I know it's W2U, but I got another hashtag that we need to like get popping, and that's the BMWP. That's black men with passports. Okay, use your passport. You be fine. You be crazy. Um, you'll be what's the word I'm looking for? You'll be surprised how that passport treats you, man, and you treat that, man. So I'm out. Peace to you, brother Rich. Peace to you, brother Drees, brother Domain, brother Vinny, and brother Brian, man. I respect y'all cats, man, and I'm out.
All right, peace, brother Shahai. I also forgot to add in, I too am a student of Brother Domain and Landalus Learning, and I definitely vouch for those lessons 100% as well. I've been taking lessons for the past couple months, and I've seen a lot of improvements, and I'm definitely going to keep it going. I mean, when I was in Colombia, I got to see the results of what I've learned, and it was so encouraging that as soon as I got back home, I started studying again instantly. So I just want to let you guys know, take it seriously. You need more than Duolingo. Duolingo is a great start. It's a
Yeah, man.
foundation, but he's really going to accelerate your learning and take it to the next level. So if you're tired of struggling through conversations, go ahead and invest that money and invest that time, and learn a new language.
That's what's
Brother
up.
Domain,
So,
me and
Drees,
you next week,
go ahead.
man.
And the final note, Drees, go ahead. And closing, put some words to the
On
people.
a fine on a final note, shout out to all members of WTU. Out there that's looking for a group to travel with, have a passport and be ready to move, you can join us. If not, WTU is a no-fly zone. Um, on our journeys, we like to make new acquaintances. And on my journey, I decided to live like a local except speak Spanish. I ate from the street vendors, and while I'm vendors, a lot of people that we know that said food was nasty was not used to food without contaminants in it. So pretty much what you was tasting was
Right,
healthy shit. So I just wanted to
right.
put that out there. You know, but acquaintances, we create new connects, or in my case, plugs. You know, with that said, for us new acquaintances and connects we make, I like to say welcome to W2U to Lane, and also to the panel that has went to Columbia with me. I would like to interview all of you in about say 10 minutes, if possible. I would like for you to be there. If not, I'll see all of you next week. But until then, this is Drees, Jedi.
All right. Appreciate your insight right there, Drees, man. Appreciate everybody on the panel for joining me, man. I'm falling asleep, standing up in this joint. I gotta go actually go do some little work right here in a minute. So I gotta put in like another 2 hours. Yeah, have a good night, man. All y'all listening, man. Hell, I mean, you can listen, watch YouTube all night, all day, listen to stories. Gotta hop on the plane, buy a ticket, man. Stop asking guys for videos of girls dancing. There's plenty of them online. And you make your
Oh
own.
man,
You can make your own videos when you get over there. So
my brother.
I'm just shooting a general statement out there. That's all guys want to see, but it's more to it than just that. When you travel, man, you gotta get out and see, do the tours, feel the culture a little bit. You know,
WTU is more than travel.
yeah, we definitely more than travel, and we got guys in Thailand right
WTU.
now. We got guys everywhere. We investing. You know, we got all kind of stuff going on. We got a damn teacher in the group now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Domain, I'm at you, man. I'm at you.
But
The
anyhow,
lawyer is
y'all have a good
next.
night. Everybody go over to Dre Hart page.
All right.
Dre Hart on YouTube. I put the link already in the chat. So no excuses going over there. If y'all got the time, you know what I'm saying? He got the game for you. So go over to Dre Hart.
Y'all got the time, fellas?
Everybody that joined my channel from O'Shea, I appreciate the love. Give us a chance. Go over to Dre Hart. Go over to damn, I can't pronounce the name of the school. I do. I do.
And the loser, and the loser, and the
AndaLoserLearning.com.
loser, man. Yeah, man.
But anyhow, I got a video with him. Y'all can check that out. It's on my page. Go to Royal Illness. Royal Illness got some music, some dope ass videos on his page. And one day I'm gonna convince Brian to start his page up because he got so much experience, so many stories to tell. It's crazy. But y'all have a good night. Go ahead on over to Dre's page, y'all. Link in the comments. Y'all have a good night, man. Appreciate
Peace
y'all.
out, man. All right.
All right. Peace.